Stampers, Deb Valder here. I am ready to show you one of the most fun projects I've ever done. I absolutely love doing this. It is done with a soda can or a tea can, any can that you want. Today I'm going to use a Canada Dry ginger ale can and just make these beautiful, adorable little pins. You see how the backs of them are, and you can add them to a card. So this is actually a pin, so you can give a gift as a card and a little gift that they can put on. You can see I put a little tool with this one. Absolutely gorgeous. This one and this one were made out of the, what do they call that, Arizona tea cans. I love those. And then this one was made out of a Pepsi can, in case you haven't noticed. And today I'm going to use a Canada Dry can. So you can use any, you'll never go to the store and look at a can again without thinking, would that be a good thing to make for a pin? So let me just get started. Like I said, you're going to need a can. Let's put this off to the side. And I'm going to use these awesome craft scissors that Fun Stampers Journey sells, and it works really well with the cans. Now just be careful, you don't want kids probably to do this because it will cut you if you touch the metal edges, okay? But these scissors are so sharp and so wonderful, and really the tin cans are really thin. So you just get it started. I just started right there. I do save these for Ronald McDonald House, so there we go. Let's see. They do save little pop can tops, so if you have yours, send them to Ronald McDonald Houses, and they turn them in for money, I guess. Anyway, we're going to take them. We're going to just cut off the top, and it's this easy. Seriously, it's this easy. All right, throw this away, and remember it is thin, but it is sharp right here on the edges. Now I'm going to look at the can, and I'm going to see what part of it I really want to use. This part, not so much this part. So that's where I'm going to cut into the part that I don't want, okay? So we're just going to cut into that, and I have to cut off the bottom half of it, all right? So I'm just going to turn it around. It's this easy. It's like cutting paper. These scissors are amazing. I use them to cut rubber. I use them to cut tin cans. They're just a good all-around craft scissor, all right? So now I'm just kind of bending this so it lays kind of flat. And we are going to use our Journey Platinum to cut out the dies. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to get out my Journey Platinum. I'm going to make this just a little bit wider so that you can see my Journey Platinum better. So put that on the side, bring in my Platinum machine. This is the Grand Poopah. Now, just to let you know, July 2016, we are going to have a super special on the Recruit Kit, and it involves this, getting it for free. So just stay tuned, July 1st. It's going to be amazing. All right, so I have my Journey Platinum. I have my Canada Dry or any can, and I just opened it up, and then I'm going to use a stamp set that's going to be retired at the end of June. So you really do want to hop on my blog and get this before it's gone, because this is a perfect one for this project. So I'm going to use these flowers right here, but just to let you know, it does come in a bundle. There is the Daisy Bloom die, and there is the Daisy Bloom stamp set that matches it. Really cute set. A lot of you already have it, but just in case you don't, you want to get it before the end of June. So here are my 4 dies. I'm only going to use the 3 smaller ones. I'm not going to use the big one unless you want an Aunt Bernie pin. And when I say that, I love my Aunt Bernie. She's passed away, but she was the cutest thing ever, and she always wore brooches. And the bigger and the gaudier, the better. And we just love her. So anyway, that would be an Aunt Bernie pin. We're just going to make it a little bit smaller, so this would be a Deb Valder pin. All right, so I'm just going to kind of strategically place this. You can do one at a time. You can do them all at the same time. You don't have to worry about words showing up because you're cutting most of it out. This is going to be my top piece, so I want that to be the one that has the prettiest design in it. And there's a really pretty design right there. So I'm going to lay these here just like this. And there's the magnet side on this side, so I'm trying to get it so it's not on the magnet side, because we do have one side that's magnet and one side that isn't. Okay, I think I got them where I want them. I'm going to lay this down here just like this, and we're going to run it through. Now, you only have to run it through the once, but what I like to do is to go through and then back. So I'm just going to go backwards. So it runs through, and it just runs it over more than once. All right, go back and then go back. Now, before I put my Journey Platinum away, I want to cut out one more thing, and that would be on the back. Okay, so anyway, these are These are what they look like, okay? I just want to show you that that's what they look like. But I also, on the back of my pin, if you look at it, I've cut out a little felt piece, and you can cut felt with our dies. So I want to cut a felt round circle. So I'm going to use this, this right here, the basic window plates, and I'm going to use the circle one right here. It fits it perfect, and that's the one I'm going to use. So I believe I use, because these have two of them, I think I used the smaller of the two. Let me just check and see. Let me see, where's that one? Here it is. Okay, so, yep, that's the one that I used. So I'm going to just take and use this one out of that set. And I need my felt, so I'm going to make this one brown. I don't know why, but I'm going to take and use my Journey Platinum. I'm going to take my felt. And, no, I did use the bigger one, so let me just grab the bigger of the two. Yep, here we go. So let's just grab that like that. We're going to take the plate, put it on the top, and then just run it through both ways. You can hear it cutting. And there we go. Okay, so now I just want you to see that it is really for real. See how it just cuts through? No problem. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so let's put all this stuff away. Okay, and let's bring in our pieces that we have. And just start putting everything together. So here's the flower, here's this one, and this one right here. Okay, I think I got everything. All right, so now how do we take these out? Remember, be very careful because these are very, very sharp. So I'm just going to take those out first, and I just kind of, it's super, super simple. But because this is so detailed, you want to be careful again that you're not going to cut yourself, okay? There's one. And the littler they are, the more detailed they are. Okay, and then we're just going to grab this one. And you're basically just bending the metal to get it out. All right? And then just get this out of your way so that you don't cut anything. That's all we used. Okay? Now, I take my little bloom tool and the spatula. You don't want to use anything sharp, okay? You don't want to use anything sharp, or it'll pierce this. But you can take this, or you can take your roller wheel and just pull it out, but I just like using this because they just pop out so easy. Let's get these out of the way. And then here's this one. This is the medium-sized one. Now, if you are doing this yourself at home, be careful first of all, but you also need 2 of each flower if you want it to be as fluffy as mine. I used 2 of each flower. Now, I've already punched out a second set just so that we had it, and you didn't have to watch me do this 2 times. Okay? So there's the second flower, and here's the wee little one. So there's a mama, a papa, and a baby. And super, super easy, easy, easy. Now, I sell a lot of these pins, and I'm going to show you on my blog how I display them. I go to a ladies vendor fair, and I use this little mannequin to display them, and they just go crazy over them. All right, so here's the set that I just cut out, and then here is the set I just cut out earlier. And you can use as many as you want. I don't know why I cut out 3 of those, but anyway. All right, now what am I going to put them together with? I'm going to put them together with E6000 glue just because it's fast, very heavy-duty glue. I don't think that our craft glue would hold, but your E6000 glue would hold very well. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the whole thing together. So the first thing that I need to do is to punch holes in this, and the way I'm going to do that is to grab my little mat and my punching tool and put little holes in this, okay? Okay, there's the first hole, okay, and then here is the second hole. All right, so that's where my my little guy's going to go right through there. All right, so that's all done. Let's put that aside because we're going to need that for the actual card itself also. So I have that done, and now let's just start putting it together. Now this isn't going to be dry enough to actually put everything on it, but you're going to get the general idea of it. So start with the bottom one. You want to see which one you like better. I think this one looks better than this one because this one has a lot more writing on it. So I'm just going to take my glue and add just a little bit of drop there in the middle, and then just offset this a little bit, just like that. And then we're going to add the next one. So I think out of these 3, I don't know, I think I'm going to take and not use this one because I've got some red on this one and some red on the little one. So I'm going to stick with the green on these two and put that one right there. Okay, and then this one's going to be on the top. Okay, now at this point, because they do pop up a little bit, I would actually use something to lay on there to let it dry. But because I don't have one done to show you, I should have used the littler one on that. So let me just go and downsize. I'm just going to lay this on the top and run it through the Journey Platinum. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I did was I just laid this on there and made it smaller. The reason I did that was because I don't want it to hang out too much, you see? I just don't want it to hang over too much. So this is perfect. This is the perfect size right here. So let's grab this out of the way. And now what I need to do is to get one of my little pins, and you can get these at any craft store along with your E6000 glue. You're going to open it up, and where did it go? Here it is. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to take and put this on, so that the back end of this goes in just like that. Okay? So we've got that like that. I'm going to close this while we're making our little back end piece. And these come in different sizes. I probably would have grabbed a smaller one, but I didn't. So this one's going to be good enough because I don't like to see all of that. But it's okay. It's good. All is good. All right, and now what I need to do is to glue that on there. So what I'm going to do is take some of my E6000 glue and then just dab this around just like that. They have other good craft glues. This is a little on the smelly side, and I'm very careful when it comes to smells, but I'm in my own little craft room doing my own little thing, so I'm okay with that. And then I'm just going to take and lay this on here, and this is going to dry. Let's center it, because this is going to be absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now I have layer 1, layer 2, and I forgot to put layer 3 on there. Okay, so we're just going to put some E6000 glue on these, and see which one I like better first. Let's see. I'm going to put that one on the top. So this one's going to go on next. And then this one. So lay this on here like this. Okay. And then this one's going to go on here like this. And we are going to let these set aside to dry before we add our embellishments on there. While we're doing that, I'm just going to lay something on there that's a little bit heavy just to dry it. And while that is drying, I'm going to grab my card base. All right. So let me bring in the card that I did. Here's the card that I added it to. Now, the flower itself is just perfect to give as a gift, but to add it to a card, and all they have to do is unpin it to get it to put on, to wear it. So just remind them that this isn't just a card, it is actually a wearable pin. So I'm going to just take this right here, and I'm going to add it to my card layers. I have a card base here. And then I just have these layers and this one. Now before you glue this piece down, what you need to do is to pop some holes in here and put your pin on so that you can take and you can glue it all together. But you want to put your pin on here before you glue it to your base. Does that make sense? Because it's going to be a little bit more difficult to put it on afterwards. So again, I'm going to bring in my punch tool, and I'm just going to put in 2 little holes, one here and one here. It's easier when I'm standing up, and right now I'm sitting down, so I'm not even sure those are going to pop out. Let me just grab my tool and see if I got them. No, let me just do it again here. All right, you ready? I'm going to stand up this time. Okay. And here we go. Yeah, you want to get it all the way down to the bottom. Let me poke that one out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I have a place for my pin back to go through. So if I was to do this one right here, what I would do is I would open it up, add it to my card base right here, and see, just like that. And now we would put all of the rest of it together. So let me just show you what I did. Here's my card base. I'm going to add it with my Easy Glide adhesive. All right, that's going to go on the top because we have a saying that's going to go on the bottom. Just like that. We're going to add this piece. And then the next piece that I would add would be this one right here, but because this isn't the pin that's going to go on there, I don't want to add that, and my other one is wet. So if you hop on over to my blog, you'll see the finished product, but I do want to stamp my words on here, and I'm going to use a stamp set from the new one coming out in the 2016-2017 catalog. It's called Project Me, and I just love Join the Fun. So this is the one I'm going to use, and let me just grab my black licorice ink right here and add it to the bottom of my base, and that kind of comes with the black. It just brings in the black right there. Okay, so we're going to join the fun right there, and then, like I said, when it's dry, let me see how good it is. Let's see. It's still not wet. I mean, it's still dry. It is still wet, so I can't show it to you yet. But hop on over to my blog, and I will show you the finished product. Let me just undo this one. Okay, and then I can just kind of show you about what it's going to look like. But I'm going to put some embellishments on the inside of it. That's going to go right there, and then this is going to go on the top of it. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So if you have any questions, just let me know. This is such a fun project, and it is a great gift to give to anybody. Love, love, love this project. Hop on over to my blog. Let me know if you have any questions. Take care and have a great day.